Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell, and I have a special guest with me today.
My name is Shanice. You can follow me on Instagram at shanice.l. Will you put it under?
Yeah, I'll put it under.
My spelling is weird, but he'll tag me in his post.
Okay, and in this discussion, we're going to be discussing, should you post your partner on social media? So what you think? Do you think that you should post your partner on social media? Like, what are the pros and cons? Why do people post their significant other on social media?
I personally say no, just from past experience with myself and, you know, just personal reasons. I don't think there's anything wrong with letting somebody know that you're in a relationship, but, you know, like putting it out there but not being secretive about it. But at the same time, I feel like that's between you and the person that you're with.
So like we were saying, like it's a difference between being private and then being secretive. So it's like on one side, it's like, okay, we're private, right? So like we don't want everybody in our business. Don't nobody need to know what all goes on between, you know, me and my significant other, or, you know, our business and stuff like that. You know, some people are just private people, you know, and then there's a difference between that and being secretive, because being secretive is like you're trying to hide something from somebody or from a few people, you know, because a lot of times people might be, you know, on the secretive part, they might, you know,
post your relationship and your close friends and not on your public story.
Right. But, you know, being secretive is like, you know, you're trying to hide from those other people that you may be involved with, and you don't want, you know, it to be out that you have somebody, like, and you want to perceive to the world like you're single, but in all actuality, you know, you're in a whole relationship. So like, but you don't want your hoes to know, or like, you know, people that you messing with to know. And then privacy. So I think it's a thin line though. It's like, what you think? Like,
there is a thin line between privacy and secrecy, but I feel like you can still, you know, post in a way that lets people know, like, okay, I'm with somebody. Like, for instance, if you go to dinner, you know how people do like matching shoes posts, you know, things like that. You can post that, but you don't necessarily have to post like the person's face or like make an entire post about them, because you see that a lot too, where people will post a picture of who they're with and then they have an emoji over their face. So like, why are you even posting it? Like, you're letting us know you're with somebody, but like, what is the point in that?
Well, you know, some people is like, I want to show, okay, say like a woman does that with a man, like she has a man and she puts the emoji over his face. I feel like it's because it's like she wants people to know, like, yeah, I'm with somebody, you know, like I'm with you, but I don't want anybody to come to me as a woman, you know, a lot of times, because, you know, if you post your man face, you know, you might get, you know, some DMs saying.
That's what comes with that. If you choose to post somebody, you're obviously gonna have people that be like, oh, well, you know, I used to mess with him, or people are always gonna have a story about who you're with. But I feel like if you're posting the person, that's what comes with that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, yeah. But I mean, at the same time though, you know, like your significant other might be doing dirt on the side, you know, you may not know of. And some women might just be trying to, you know, protect themselves and the relationship and stuff by not posting his face, because if his face get out there.
But I feel like if you have to go to those lengths, you shouldn't be with the person anyway.
I mean, so, but you know, but I'm just saying.
If you know they have people on the side and you feel like you need to post for validation, why are you with them?
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, some women do. Some women, they want to keep their relation. They want to show people that they're with somebody, but they don't want to show necessarily who it is, because I guess it's just a lot of problems that come with it. Like I said, you know, women come to you as a woman, and you know, oh, I was just with him. Women are going to
come to you as a woman even when you're not necessarily dating the person. You could be talking to somebody, and let's say she's talking to him, or she's going through DMs. There's girls who come to you as a woman all the time, and that's not even your significant other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. So, but I guess some women just don't want to, you know, because you might hear a lot of things like, oh, your man did this, your man here, your man here. So it's just to protect that and to just keep that away from everybody.
If y'all's relationship is really where it's supposed to be, you're gonna know about all that stuff anyway. Like, he should be honest and be like, okay, you know, I see you have these followers. Like, if she, you know, I used to mess with her, or this was my high school girlfriend. I feel like they should tell you that stuff. Yeah. That way, when you're posting, it's not like a shock to you. Like, oh, this is what you were doing before me. You know what I mean? Yeah. That way, it's less embarrassing, I think.
So is that being private? So would that be, so with the emoji over the face, is that privacy or is that being secretive?
That's secretive.
Why is it secretive?
I feel like if you're gonna post me loud and proud. Like, let people know who I am.
I feel that.
Don't post me from, that's basically like posting somebody from the neck down.
Yeah, it's like I'm
like
with you,
I'm
but
here.
like I'm not Wizard Kelly off the Proud Family. Like, you gonna show my face, like, you know.
No, seriously, like if you're gonna post somebody, I think you should just go for it. But there's no sense in like half-ass doing it.
Right.
In my opinion.
No, I feel that. No, I definitely feel that. I agree. I mean, yeah, it's kind of, I get both sides. Like, I kind of understand like why you would post the emoji over somebody's face, because it's like I don't want people to really come to me. Like, you know, I just want to just show that I have somebody, I'm happy, and what we doing, you know, they see the background, may see, you know, y'all on a yacht somewhere or whatever. Exactly. And, you know, but you don't want people to come to you like any type of way or just anything. You just don't want no drama. I feel like it comes down to drama. Like, you don't want no drama. You just want to be happy and stuff like that. But
I feel like when you're posting, that's what you should be prepared for. Like, that's the same thing as somebody being an influencer and putting their whole life on the internet and then complaining about when people have backlash towards what you're doing and what you have to say. That's literally the same thing. Yeah, it's like you can't put yourself out there and expect not to be judged or perceived a certain type of way or something like that. Exactly.
So what are the pros and cons to to posting your partner?
I think the pros are like you can, you know, share your memories that you're making with somebody. Obviously, if that's what's making you happy, you can post your vacations or, you know, just personal memories to you and the other person. I think that's a pro of posting.
So what's a con?
Like you said, people coming at you as a woman or coming at you sideways based off of who you're with or having a story to tell about who you're dating. Or if the person is not being faithful, a con is now you're now finding out that, you know, you're not exclusively together.
Right.
I think that's
that's where it hurts. That's where it comes down to, because you like, dang, like I've been with this person for so long and I thought we was doing so good, and then, you know,
and it's sad because sometimes I think you really don't know that you're being cheated on, but at the end of the day, I feel like you always have like an intuition or a gut feeling.
Like you just know that you are.
Exactly. So I feel like if you know posting the person is gonna bring, you know, some things to the light that you are not ready for necessarily, then just don't do it.
So what's another pro? Like, what's another pro that you think that, like, when you post your partner on social media, like, what are some good things that come out of that?
People create like YouTube channels, or
you can make some money. Hey, you can make some money. Hey, you can make some money being a couple, man. You can make some money. You know, your experiences or doing pranks or all that type of couple stuff. Like, there are some people who are really successful off of that. Just by putting their life out there on the internet, no matter what anybody has to say about their relationship. Oh, I have a con. I have a good con. Sometimes when you post your significant other, and this is just being real. Like, when people look on social media and they see like these couples that are like couple goals and stuff like that, you don't know what's going on behind closed doors, you know, because a lot of times you may see a happy couple and they look like they're just so happy. They look like nothing's wrong with them. They look like they're just perfect. Everything's just great. But, you know, she's being physically, mentally, verbally abused behind closed doors, or he, you know what I'm saying? You know, either way, or they just have problems within their relationship that's not to the light, because everybody shows the good stuff on social media. Nobody shows the bad things on social media. So I think that's something that a lot of people need to look at, you know, when they look at these couple goals and stuff, and understand that no relationship is perfect, you know, and just because something seems like it's great doesn't mean that it's always great. You know, everything that glitter isn't gold, you know? Exactly.
But I feel like that's just a social media issue as a whole. I feel like everybody wants to live up to these high standards and like life goals and relationship goals and like all these unrealistic things. So obviously you're gonna post the happy, but then you do have some people who are honest and post, you know, we're not posting right now because, you know, we're not vibing with each other. Like, I respect the couples who do post that keep it all the way 100 versus you always showing me a happy picture, because I know that's not realistic either.
But you see, a lot of times, and then when it comes to like posting your significant other, I feel like a lot of reasons why people don't post their significant other is because what happens when y'all break up? Now you gotta take all the posts down, y'all gotta take everything down, and everybody hitting you up, what happened? What happened? I thought y'all was together. What happened? Y'all was so good together. Y'all was so cute together. What happened?
That's another side of it, but hopefully, I mean, y'all were together for a while, because you do have people who post who they're dating every single time, and it seems like, okay, they're going through like so many people and so many men, and you're seeing all these people. But I mean, I respect it because they're not afraid to, like, you know, live out loud and be like, okay, that didn't work, on to the next. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it's just all how you personally view it, even if you do break up.
Yeah, yeah. But like I said, you know, a lot of times, like, you know, people may be scared to break up because it's like, dang, if I post, the second I post this person, you know, you just never know how it might work out. And then I feel like a lot of people want to save that embarrassment and just don't want to look stupid. So that's why a lot of times they don't post a significant other, because they're like, I don't even want no drama. I don't want to look stupid. I don't want nobody to come to me no type of way. I don't want us to break up and then everybody wondering what happened to y'all. Or every time something happened, like, even like, especially like when people know that y'all together, okay, you post something on your story. You post like a word saying on your story, right? People automatically gonna think that you're talking about your significant, like, you know.
But that's why you gotta mind your business.
You know,
because
people go back and forth.
Post, you know, whatever you want, whether that applies to you or not. You know, sometimes people post that can be helping somebody else. You know, it's not necessarily always what applies to you, but I think that comes with it too. Is people reading into every single thing you do once you post who you're with. Yeah. You know, it's like picking apart something that is really not that deep.
Right. So would you personally post your significant other? You personally?
I think, like, as of right now, no.
Why not?
Because, you know, I went through a time where I was in a relationship and he never used to post me, and it would drive me like absolutely crazy. And I think the reason why it would drive me crazy is because I knew deep down there were other girls or, you know, people on the side. Right. And I felt like I needed the validation to be like, okay, if you post me, then maybe, like, you know, all these side bitches will go away. Right. Even though they probably don't.
Sometimes that make them want you more. Sometimes.
Exactly. So I'm like, why, you know, like, why won't you just post me? Like, what's the big deal? And on his end, you know, he was being sneaky, lying, whatever. And for me, it was like, okay, well, if we're together, why would you not want to post me?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. So I get you.
After going through that, it's like, you know what? I feel like if you want to post me and it's coming from like a genuine place, go right ahead. And then I know, like, okay, like, we can post each other, but I don't feel like I should have to ask you to do it. Right. You know what I mean? It
should be organic.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
So you're okay. So if a man wants to post you, you're okay with him posting you or not posting you. It just depends on. So if he doesn't post you, do you feel offended?
No.
You don't feel no type of way? Like, if he doesn't post you, it's like whatever. So would you post him if he didn't post you?
Yes, if I feel like it's something that I wanted to share, I would. But at the same time, I think that goes back to the fine line of, like, privacy and being secretive. So I have no problem letting people know, like, okay, this is who I'm with, or I'm in a relationship, but at the same time, I'm not going to post every single aspect of it. You know what I mean?
I feel like people should know that you are together or that you're with somebody, but they should know your business.
Right. And I think, you know, there are people who get together and then post somebody right away. I feel like once you know, or you feel at that time, like, this is, you know, we're locked in, it's serious, I think then you should post. I've had people, you know, you're not even dating them and they just want to post you, and it's like, is that to let everybody else know, like, there's somebody here, I'm talking to somebody, you're trying to piss somebody off? It's like, no, like, let's have a mutual understanding that we're together first before you just, you know.
And that's a tough one too, because, you know, there are people that are y'all not even in a relationship yet and they already want to post you.
Exactly.
And so what do you feel? Do you feel like that's a red flag to you? Like, do you feel like it's like, does it give off like desperate vibes, or like?
I wouldn't even say desperate. It just gives off, like, that just makes me question you a little bit. Like, why are you so adamant about posting me? Like, who are you trying to make jealous or prove a point to? Right. If you're trying to do that, like, right off the bat. Right.
Like, yeah, or who you trying to show off, you know, in front of that too. Exactly. You know, it could be that too. Maybe he's not trying to make you jealous, but he want to show you off, like, yeah, you know, I got her, like, I pulled her, like, you know, something like, you know, whatever.
But I feel like nowadays, I think a lot of people are just so hesitant because of, like, the narratives that are created on social media. Like, based off of looking at, like, big celebrities who you follow, and you see, like, you know, they'll be together, then not be together, follow and unfollow each other. I think now people look at it like, okay, I would rather just keep it under wraps. Yeah. Versus go through all that and have people, you know, reading into my personal business relationship.
Yeah, because I mean, that's all. I mean, that is a lot, especially when you are a public figure. Like, it's even worse when you, like, it's
or
already,
even if you just have a following.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, even when you do have a following, it's like you still want to, you know, you got all these people following you, and they gonna have their judgments, their opinions on you and stuff like that, and you know, it's just a whole little mess. So like,
but also, even if you like, you can post, but like, how do you feel about tagging them in the post?
Oh, that's a good one too. Dang, that's a good one too. Because when you tag somebody, us naturally, I mean, I do it too. That naturally, when somebody's tagged in the picture, I'm going to go to their page. Like, I click on this, I'm going to go to their page. You know, so you know, I mean, when they tag you in it, they're gonna go to their page and they're gonna go through and analyze. They're gonna make their judgment on them and see,
but
like,
see,
you know,
that personally bothers me. Like,
why?
If I'm tagging my man in something and the girls are going to follow him, it's like, what are you doing that for? To me, it's different if you personally know him or you
like
met him,
or like one of your friends or
but
something.
But just based off of you seeing me tag him, why are you following him?
Because maybe you're just like keeping up with both of y'all. Like, maybe if you don't post something, maybe he'll post something on his page, or like they just be wanting to connect the two to see, like, okay, that's, you know.
I mean, I guess that's a good one. To me, I find it weird. You know, I don't follow people's men. Like, you know what I'm saying? I personally don't. Like, even if I know you and I don't, you know, if I've met him or got to know him, that's different. But I always wait for them to follow me first, because I don't ever want it to seem like, okay. Because, you know, girls are petty about that kind of stuff. So it's like, you know, why is she following him? Or, you know. So I just kind of like will let them do it first and then, you know, take it from there.
Do you feel like that makes people want you more, like when they see that you're taking?
Yes.
Why you say that, and why? Why you say that?
Because some men don't take no for an answer. So even if they see you with somebody, there's plenty of people be like, okay, well, whenever he messes up, like, I'm right here.
Right.
Like, I've had people personally say that to me. So I'm like, the fact that you're okay.
Yeah, they don't care, man. They don't,
you know,
listen, dude, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Dude, even dudes and women. They don't care. They don't care. Men and women, they don't care. A man, like you said, a man will tell you, you know, you got a boyfriend. Oh, you can't have no friends. Look, you can't have no friends.
I don't want any friends.
You know what I'm saying? Or he don't. Yeah, right. But he don't care. But he don't care though. A man definitely don't care. But women don't care either. Because a lot of women, they will still mess with your man, knowing that y'all two are together, knowing he has a girl, wife, girlfriend, whatever, engaged, whatever. She knows all this stuff. She's still gonna, you know, try him and stuff like that.
That goes the other way too, because there's plenty of times, like for Valentine's Day, for example, I saw so many people I didn't even know were in a relationship. Not that that's my business.
Word, me too.
But I'm like, this is new. And some of those people, it's like, you were just DMing me or DMing somebody that I know, and now all of a sudden you're with somebody. So it's like, it just makes you think a little bit how people act when nobody knows you have somebody. Yeah. Versus when people know, it's like, okay, now I know you have a girlfriend, so maybe I won't respond.
Oh, okay. This is something that I always say this, right? And this is so true, and this you can go on anybody's page, it's so true. Okay. You see a man, right? If you go to any dude page that got a girlfriend, right? Go to his pictures by himself. And then look at the pictures with his girl. Look at the amount of likes that he gets with his girl versus him by himself. When he posts a picture by himself, you're not going to get that many. You're going to get some likes, depending on who you are. You're going to get some likes. But when you post your girl, them likes skyrocket. Them likes is going, those likes and comments are going to skyrocket. Yeah, that's for a man, right?
But I think it's the opposite for women, though.
It's the opposite for women. It's the opposite. It's the opposite for women.
Men will unfollow you once they see that you have a man, or if your typical number is maybe like 300 to 500 likes, you post your man, it's gonna be like 30, 50, maybe 100. Because people are looking, but they're not liking the post and like, oh, okay. Because
like me as a man, almost all of my followers are women, right? So women, I feel like women are more supportive of a lot of times of relationships than men are a lot of times. Because women are, I feel like a lot of times women are like, they admire a great relationship versus a man is like, why she with him? Why she with, you know what I'm saying? Because like you be with your homeboys and we be like, why? Like she with this lame dude? Like why she with, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like you said, I feel like it's opposite with women. Like when it comes to a woman by herself, if she posts a picture by herself, them likes is up. Them likes is up, right? Oh, yeah. She posts a picture with her man, them likes is down. That's because her as a woman, she has predominantly a male audience, more than likely, right?
Yeah.
So yes, your homegirls and like your friends and stuff, they're gonna be supportive of it. Of course, they're gonna like it.
Obviously,
but the dudes, right? Happy. But the dudes not gonna. A dude is a lot of times dudes are haters. They not going dudes is haters. They is not gonna like a dude and a girl and a dude together. Like, I'm just gonna like you by yourself, and that's it.
Because I feel like women just look at like a man posting his girl, and like, oh, okay, like he's proud to be with her, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like women want the more like fairy tale love type of thing.
Yeah.
And men, I feel like it's more so like, damn, I missed my chance with her, so you know, I'm gonna
right.
unfollow, or why would I like this post?
Mm-hmm.
They'll break up soon. Or, you know, I feel like it's just two completely different.
And then I feel like and then also with that being said, I feel like on both sides, I feel like it kind of makes them want you more, like. Because, and the reason why I say that is because you will be surprised at how many people, men and women, the person you want, let's just say a person you wanted didn't want you at the time you were single. You were single, you try to get them, they didn't want you.
Right.
The second you get with somebody, you will be surprised at who hit your line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will be surprised at who hit you up. But when you were single and you wanted somebody, you was trying to make it work, and they, you know, it was like whatever. You know, they care less.
People think they have time, and that just because they're not putting in the effort, don't mean that the next person isn't.
Right.
You know.
Sometimes I think it's the thrill of pursuing somebody that has, you know,
because some people will go for it and be like, okay, well, you know, we could be friends, and then that turn into something on the side, and you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
So I think men will try it based off of your response too. Because if you're straight up and be like, you know, no, I have a boyfriend, that's, you know, that's it.
Right.
Or, you know, be like, yeah, I have a boyfriend, but, you know, we could be friends, or you can text me, or you can. Oh yeah,
then that opens up the door. Yeah.
You know, other things.
Cause what's so funny is every dude try to holler at a girl, right? And he'll say like, you know, hey, what's up? She said, no, I got a boyfriend, I'm not interested. And then he'll say, you can't have no friends. Okay, that example, right? If that same example happened with him and his girl, and another dude came up and was like, I can't have no friends, he'd be like, hell no, she can't have no friends. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But so it's just funny how, you know, when the world is flipped around, you know.
The responses are
yes, because you don't care. You want somebody to respect your relationship when you're in a relationship as a man. You don't want no other men coming at your girl any type of way, or your girl even entertaining any other men, right?
Exactly.
But the second, but you'll do it. You know, you will pursue a woman that has a man, or, you know, stuff like that. But you wouldn't want that to happen to you.
So let me ask you then, how do you feel about? Obviously, other men are still going to compliment you. Do you think that you should say something, or don't say anything at all? Don't
say nothing. That's insecurity. That's insecure. If my girl is a beautiful woman, just the same way she attracted me, I was attracted to her.
Right.
She's going to be attractive to other men. Other men are going to view her as the same way, attractive. So. They not blind. They got eyes. Like, I don't expect no man to be like, you know. And then let's be honest. I will rather them. I want them to look at what I got. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I have a queen. Yes, look. Everybody show. Yes. This is what she look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be insecure and be trying to hide you and be trying to, you know, or like if a man walk up to you and stuff like that. I don't care. Look. I don't want nobody that don't want that nobody want. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody that don't nobody want.
That's true.
Why would I want you if don't nobody else want you? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, but I feel like when it comes to that, you know, I just look at her.
Best response is no response.
Yeah. I just wouldn't be insecure with that, because I feel like that's insecure. Like when you tell a girl, like your girl, you be like, you know, I don't want you wearing certain things. I don't want you. Okay. It's a thin line with that, because one thing is like respect, and another thing is like, you know, a woman can do what she want to do, and she's a grown woman, she can do what she want to do, you know, stuff like that. But a lot of times, I feel like a lot of dudes be overdoing it. Like, you know, they be so insecure, and they don't be wanting their girl to even look at another dude, and just, you know, they want to keep her in the house. They don't want nobody even knowing about her, you know, because they just that insecure. Like if another man try to come at her or try to holler.
So you think that's the reason why men don't post who they're with, is because of how their woman looks? Is that what you're saying?
No, not all the time. I feel like when it comes to a man, I feel like sometimes is that he's trying to hide. A lot of times, and it could be men and women, but okay, we talk about men. Sometimes that he's trying to hide you away from his other girls, you know, so he don't want to post you. And then sometimes he don't want to post you because you might not be his type, or he doesn't want to be seen with you.
So if that's the case, why are you with me if you don't want to be seen with me?
To benefit off of you. Because even though I don't want to necessarily be with you, I can still benefit off you, and you could be my placeholder until something I want really comes along. Even though that's messed up, that's how a lot of men and women, that's how a lot of people think. You know, it's like, well, I'm just latch on to you, I'm just ride it out until, you know, whatever. But I don't have no intention on really making this a serious thing or being with you or anything like that. It's just for now, for fun. So, you know, and then I don't want to post you because I'm not serious about you. I don't like you. I don't, you know, I may like everything that comes with you, the emotional support, the financial support, the sex, the whatever you do for me. I like all these things, but not enough to, like, you as a person, whatever it is on his preferences or whatever he sees, whatever he wants in a woman, you don't match up with it. So he doesn't want to post you because it's like, you not what I want. You know, I feel like when a man...
So why waste your time if that's not what you want?
Because maybe you're just a placeholder for right now because he's trying to fill a void right now that maybe he's not happy within himself. There's so many issues that he may have, or he might have abandonment issues. He just want to latch on to somebody. It's so many things, you know, but I feel like that's one of the reasons why he doesn't want to post you. And then, or he got other hoes on the side, other females on the side that he want to talk to, you know, stuff like that, or that he's dealing with, and he don't want them to, you know that he got a girl, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that.
So then I guess I'm going to ask you, would you post the person that...
Would I post? Yeah, I would.
Like, no questions asked.
I would post my girl. I would post my girl. If it's a woman that I'm really serious with, you know what I'm saying, then yes, of course. If you my girlfriend, I'm posting you. If you made it to the girlfriend spot, I'm posting you. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this: I'm proud to have you. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to have you, and if I'm proud to have you, I'm gonna show everybody I'm proud to have you. And it's not even just a show. It's not even just to show off to make anybody envious or anything like that. It's just I'm just happy. I'm just proud to have you. So naturally, I'm just going to just want to just have you around. You know what I'm saying? And just in front of everybody. You know,
page or story post.
Both. I'll put you on my page, on my story, everything. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like those are two different things, also.
And I don't feel. Yeah, it is. We can talk about that. And then, but yeah, I would post my significant other. I wouldn't feel no type of way like, oh, I'm gonna try to hide. Because my thing is, it ain't nothing to hide. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, and some men, I feel like a lot of men, they feel like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna have no hoes if my girl did and stuff like that. First of all, you need to be faithful to your girl either way it go. But like I said, that might even make the girls even like you more. But forget that part. But you know, you shouldn't be worried about the other girl anyway. You need to focus on your girl. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Either way it go. But I'm just saying, you know, because that's how some men may think like, oh, you know, ain't nobody like it. But either way, you shouldn't be worried about nobody else liking you anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But would I post my significant other? Yes, I would. If we made it to the girlfriend, boyfriend stage and stuff like that, and I'm serious about you and I want to be with you, yeah, I have no problem posting you because I want everybody to know I'm with you. And shit, I'm not about to care if what another woman thinks or what another man thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, I would. So go back to the story and the page. Okay. So like, what's the difference? You tell me. What's the difference between the story and the page?
I feel like a page post reaches more people and it will stay, you know, on your page. Obviously, if people click on your page or go to your page, they're like, oh, okay, like I see posts with her and her boyfriend. Not to say that there's anything wrong with story posts, but I feel like those are like temporary. So I feel like if you really want, you know, social media to know, might as well go all the way and just make actual posts. Is my opinion on that.
No, I agree because a story post is 24 hours. So that shit gonna be deleted after 24 hours anyways. But you know, when you post somebody on your actual page, that's like, anybody go to your page, they gonna see that. You know, if somebody go on my page, if you my girlfriend, I post you on my page right now. Tomorrow, you're not gonna be on there no more. So if somebody just so happen to get on my page tomorrow, they're not gonna see you. They missed you, you know? But if I had you on my actual page, then whether they saw you today, tomorrow, next week, they gonna see you. You know, if they go on my page, whenever, they gonna see you, you know? So, but I feel like when somebody just posts you on their story, I feel like they're not really serious, like, or maybe for whatever reason they don't want to just put the whole. I don't know. I feel like it is that holding back, because it's like I want to put you out, but I don't want to put you all the way out, but I'm still kind of putting you out. It's like that, you know. So it's like it's just like a thin line, but yeah. So overall, what you think? Should you post your significant other overall? Like,
I think yes, if that's what you want to do and you're ready for everything that's going to come with that, go right ahead.
So post it.
I think you should go ahead and do it.
So post it, but you personally don't care either way.
No, because like I said, I've been through a stage where I just felt like I needed the validation of being posted, and now I think I've grown as a person and as a woman to understand that I have to value myself first, and I don't need somebody to make a post about me to know my worth and what I mean to somebody.
Right.
Is where I'm at with that.
That
might change. I don't know, but as of right now, that's how I feel about it.
I feel you. Should you post your partner? I feel like it's up to the person. I mean, to the relationship, because like I said, it's people that don't even post on social media. Like that's just not them. They're not social media people. You know, they don't put all these stuff on. It's people that are naturally private. They don't post everything. Like they don't even post their own stuff on social media. They might post like a tree. You know, people be having Instagram just posting random stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it don't even be necessarily just all about them and their life and stuff like that.
Because that's not important to some people. So I feel like if you're with a person like that, where, you know, some people don't even have certain social media accounts, or might post a picture once every year. You know, it's different for everybody. If you're a person that's active on social media, I feel like, why leave that part of your life out? But I feel like if you're not really, then what does it matter? Okay,
I got a question for you then. If a man, you as a woman, if a man has children and he does not post those children on his page at all, right? Is that the same thing as not posting your girl on your page? Like if a man kept that all the way from you, is that the same? Does it reign in that same kind of category? Like, you know, you get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're trying to say, and I think yes, because I feel like, you know, if you're proud to have your family, not that you wouldn't be proud if you didn't post them, but I feel like, you know, if you post everything else, why not let people know? Let people know that you have children. Because some men won't even tell you until you ask. Right.
That's what I'm saying. Because some men might have a girlfriend and won't say nothing until you ask. So there again. So that's the reason why I'm saying is should you post your private life publicly? Because like I said, you as a woman, if you run into a man that has a child and you don't know he has a child this whole time because because the child is not on social media, are you still like as offended as if he had a girlfriend that he did not post?
I think it's less offensive with kids, because at the end of the day, you know, there can be many reasons why people don't post their kids. Like, there's a lot of weirdos in the world these days.
Yeah. Okay.
But I think it's less offensive with the kids portion of it. Even though that is a part of you, I feel like that's something that you should share. But I feel like if you are in a relationship, that is totally different.
So you feel like they should post in the relationship? You should post your significant other, or you shouldn't?
Yeah, I think how. And even if it's not necessarily, you know, specifically posting the person, I feel like people repost a lot of it's not memes, but you know, the quote photos. I feel like you can kind of let people know through that too, based off of what you're posting. If it always is well, my boyfriend this, or memes about girls being happy to go on air. You know, it's many different ways that you could let people know if you don't fully just want to put the person out there. There's multiple different ways you can go about it. Right.
So just do it. I guess it's
do whatever
subtly.
Works for you.
Yeah. And that is kind of hard, because it's you know, if you're not posting your significant other on social media, does that give off the impression that you're single?
I mean, yes. To me, it does, because how would somebody know unless they ask you? And most of the time, if a man compliments you, you say thank you. The next thing that's following that is Either do you have a man or can I get to know you? And that's your opportunity to say, yes, I am dating somebody, or no, you cannot. You know what I mean? So, I don't...
So you should wait till it come up. So you're like, but like, you know, that's in real life though. You know, this I'm talking about social media though. Like,
that is in social DMs.
Well, yeah, well that too. But I mean, okay. So you saying that person should tell, like, you should be upfront and tell, like, should that person be upfront and tell you, like, hey, you know, I got a girl, or should they wait till you ask to say, should I have a girl? Like, should they wait? I
feel like if you're really all into what you're doing, somebody shouldn't have to ask you. You can just be able to tell them, like, right off the bat. And to me, I feel like when you don't, or when you leave room for conversation, to me, you're not really all into what your relationship in the first place. If you're willing to have conversations with other men. Right. So.
That's real. So, should you post your partner on social media? Yeah.
I'm gonna go with yes.
Should? Yeah.
I think yeah. I most definitely think you should.
Is it okay not to post your partner on social media?
That's also okay too. I mean, I think nowadays people make it seem like if you're not posting something, it's not happening, and that's not necessarily the truth. But at the end of the day, you have to go based off of what works for you, in my opinion.
I feel that. I guess that pretty much settles it then, huh? I guess that's pretty much it.
I think we pretty much
we pretty much hit all the points. Like, we talked about everything.
Everything you could possibly think of.
So, I mean, yeah. So, just like a recap, I mean, privacy versus being secretive is a thin line, you know, and I feel like it just depends on the individual that are in the relationship. It depends on their intentions, on what the reason behind why they don't want to post it. I think it's the intentions, because if your intentions to hide your significant other is so that other people, you know,
room for other people.
Yeah, you know, or if you post them, if you're just trying to show, or if you're just trying to some people just post you just to, like you said, just to show you off, just you know, to make themselves look good, you know, or just to get off, you know, get clout off your name, or, you know, make other people jealous, you know, all kinds of reasons. So I think it's the intent behind it. So I mean, if you have good intentions, and I feel like it comes to communication with your partner too. Like, I feel like with couples,
that's a conversation y'all should have.
I feel like with couples, y'all should have that conversation. That should honestly be one, like, especially when y'all are really getting to know each other, and like really getting serious. That should be one of the main things you should ask your partner.
Because at the end of the day, a post can mean so much more to somebody than the next person. So, like, to somebody like, oh, I don't care about that. Yeah. And other people, it's like, well, this is my life. Like, I care about the internet and what people think of me, and that might be important to them. Right. So I think that's also a conversation you should have with who you're with too.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, that's what it comes down to. It just comes down to communication. Just make sure you're on the same page, because it could be a conflict if one person wants to post, like you said, and the other person doesn't want to be posted at all. Then it's like, you know,
yeah, that can cause many arguments.
Right, exactly. So that's pretty much it. So I guess that's it. So thank you everyone for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for having me. This is my
first podcast, so
for sure.
I'm super excited.
And yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow. I'm gonna post your thing down here somewhere, you know.
In the comments.
Yeah, somewhere. And yeah, that's it. So to the next video.